I was told that the uniform that is meant for DCI police officers are grey suits. But you see, all of us wear grey suits. So really, you might not know if this individual who is wearing a grey suit or whatever suit that there is, who they are. Well, you should know that we have certain rights under Article 49 of the Constitution. These rights under Article 49 have actually been borrowed from the practice in America. We had a famous case of Arizona versus Miranda, or Miranda versus Arizona. This is a case where some individual was arrested, and they, of course, claimed that they did not even know the reasons why they are being arrested. So the court had to set down what we call the Miranda rights. So the Miranda rights are what is contained under Article 49 of the Constitution. So the first right that anybody arresting you will have to do, they will have first to introduce themselves. Someone has arrested you. Most of our police officers, the DCIs, do not even wear a uniform. I was told that the uniform that is meant for DCI police officers are grey suits. But you see, all of us wear grey suits. So really, you might not know if this individual who is wearing a grey suit or whatever suit that there is, who they are. So any person who comes to cause an arrest must first introduce themselves. They must state who they are, where they are based, and after the introduction, if need be, and of course the need will always be there, that they need to produce their document to identify themselves, like an ID. After telling you they're arresting you, they must also inform you the purpose for which they want to arrest you. After telling you the reasons why they're arresting you, they must remind you that you have a right to remain silent. You know, some of us, when we are arrested, we believe, just like the biblical times, that the truth shall set you free. So sometimes you might want to say so much. Once you've exercised that right to remain silent, this is to mean that anything you say now, after you've been informed about your right, anything that you say after being informed of your right to remain silent is likely and may actually be used against you in a court of law. So you must know that sometimes in courts of law, cases are decided on the basis of the evidence that has been presented. The court might also decide a case on the basis of an admission that has been made or a confession that has been made. So if a confession is to be made, the confession, of course, we have the confession rules under the Evidence Act. There is a way in which a confession should be done. But you see, every time you volunteer information, what it does, that information becomes a lead to the investigating officers, so that if they were investigating you of only being in possession of stolen items, they might as well now investigate you of theft and robbery. So it is always important that you keep quiet, learn to be patient, learn not to panic, so that you can interrogate the evidence that will be given to you and establish a way in which you are going to defend yourself.